Yo, dudes, the Empire's pretty chill. Maybe you could, like, join it or something.
Hey everyone, Lucimus Prime here, so it's time for a actually big unboxing and review today. This time, guys, is going to be for a DC character who made his live-action debut in terms of movies in a film from last year, which I absolutely loved every second of. And this is for a second variant of the same character that I got of this in these figures, and this is for a different version of him where his costume is slightly different. And this, of course, is none other than and DC Multiverse's Black Adam from a movie of the same name, but with his throne and without his cloak. So yeah, and yeah, this is definitely a figure I'm definitely very excited to unbox. I got this with my Christmas spending money, and I thought I would do this unboxing video to show all the figures. So yeah, on the front there, you got a figure doing a pretty nice pose there, and behind the figure, of course, is the throne right there. I think it also comes with a card too, which is pretty cool. I don't think it also comes with a stand too as well at the back here, which is pretty cool. It's just right there at the back behind the figure. On the spine it says Black Adam with throne, and of course the source is a Black Adam movie, and there's a movie logo there once again. And on the other side it says DC Multiverse, and of course Black Adam with throne. This of course was all made by McFarlane Toys, who of course make the DC Multiverse toy, one of the actually bigger companies of all time. So on the back here got pretty cool artwork of Black Adam. I think it's what's on the card, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so when it comes to a Black Adam film, guys, I loved every second of it, and it's one of my favourite DCEU films of all time, and to this day, I'm still absolutely furious with the direction the DC Extended Universe is going in. You know, I can't believe that the sequel to this film, which was confirmed, has now been cancelled and pretty much is no longer on the slate of what's going to be coming in this new rebooted DC Extended Universe, which I'm furious about. And to this day, I'm not ever going to forgive James Gunn, or as I call him, James Dumb, or Peter Safran, for ruining the DCEU, and also for getting rid of Henry Cavill. Like, they don't make any sense, you know. They get rid of Henry Cavill, who is loved by fans, but they keep people like Amber Turd and evil Ezra Miller, who aren't loved by fans but hated by fans. They don't make any sense at all. So yeah, I won't forgive them for getting rid of Henry at all. I'm not going to be continuing DCU without Henry. That's why, of course, the last film I'll be seeing, of course, in the franchise is Shazam! Fury of the Gods, and that's it. I'm so done with DCU. So yeah, unless they make a U-turn and bring back Henry and they make the sequel to Black Adam and restore Snyderverse, as far as I'm concerned, DCU is truly dead. So yeah, anyway, though, let's get this figure unboxed, shall we? So let me get the figure open. It's got sellotape on, so let me just try and tear it off quickly. It's on this side. Gotta be careful. I don't back actually. Hopefully it should be easier that way. Gotta be careful. And plus, when it comes to Dwayne Johnson, I consider Black Adam to be my favourite role of his now. I just think he's an absolutely badass, perfectly casted Black Adam, in my opinion. Like, wow. He made me love the character a lot more with his performance. It's a shame I'm not going to see it anymore of that, which is a massive shame. So, yeah. Anyway, so, there's more here too. Let me just tear it off quickly. There we go. That's it. This side too. There we go. Okay. So, open up the box. So inside here, it's stuck in, whoops, throne just fell there. So there's a figure, it's plastic container thing, holding it in place, and here is the throne, which was unfortunately loose. It wasn't part of the packaging, so yeah, it just fell then. But yeah, looks really good, the design of it. It's pretty good, that. Yeah, really nice. Just gonna put that there to one side. And here's, of course, the usual DC Multiverse background with the card and the stand. So, I'm going to get these out to show you. So, there's the stand. Just the same as the usual DC Multiverse stand. It's got a DC logo there. Then let me also get the card out now as well. So, yeah, as I expected, it's got the same artwork I've seen on the back of the box. On the back here, there's a database to read. So, Black Adam with throne, real name of course is Teth Adam. Hailed as the slave who became champion, the mortal Teth Adam was bestowed the power of the gods, transforming into a fearsome superpowered being at the utterance of a single magic word, Shazam. He freed his people from the king of Karnak before grief over the loss of his family turned to cold fury, and he was entombed for his vengeful actions. Nearly 5,000 years later, Black Adam is freed from his slumber and finds himself in a world he does not recognise. Now he must try to see himself not as Karnak's destroyer, but its saviour. That's a definitely really cool thing right there. And I think it says the same thing here. Yeah, on the one that came where he's got his cloak on, yeah, it's the same description, which is pretty cool. So yeah, there's some other cards from the DC Multiverse line. So and here's of course the Multiverse background, nothing really new there, just the same really. And now the figure is of course here, and I'm going to use my scissors to pull it open, because yeah, it looks like it's going to be pretty hard to do if I was just trying to pull it out. There we go. Now let's carefully get the figure out now. And here is the figure. And yeah, this figure looks really awesome. They did a great job, you know, like recreating Dwayne Johnson's likeness for his figure. Looks really awesome. When it comes to Black Adam, I personally prefer him looking like this. He just looks so badass in my opinion. And yeah, so in terms of portability, the arms move pretty well, you know, up and down like this, 360 degrees. Yeah, they're quite loose. They also fold pretty well too, like this, which is pretty good. Right arm does it, so does the left arm. As for Black Adam's head, yeah, it moves pretty well too. It's not too loose or too loose. Not too loose or too, you know, way stuck in, which is good. And as for hands, they're also pretty good too. They're not too loose either. They're pretty, you know, well put in place, which is good. Nice. And as for torso, yeah, it can turn pretty well like this, yeah. Pretty nice. Don't think it can do 360, but I don't want to attempt in case it, you know, rip off the top part of the figure. Legs can move to the side like this pretty well too. They move forward quite slowly though. Same with, yeah, we're quite slow moving forward, and going backwards too, not so much. I would be pretty well in there, not too loose. Knees can also fall pretty well too, like this. They're very, very well put in place too. They're not too loose either. And so yeah, definitely did a great job with it. And in terms of comparison, so here's my figure of him with his cloak on, and yeah, pretty much of course the same size because it's the same character. So yeah, of course we're going to be the same size. Looks really awesome there. Really cool. And also for sake of other comparison, I think it's probably that I compare him with, of course, his new adversary, of course, in the credit scene, which of course is Superman. So yeah, like wow. Yeah, I'm still absolutely furious that this credit scene is now unfortunately going to lead to nowhere because of, you know, what happened with the DCU. So yeah, I'm very angry about this. But yeah, this looks really awesome though. Like, I can't believe, you know, I'm not going to see the outcome of this credit scene at all. It's disappointing, it really is. Heartbreaking. But yeah. Anyway, guys, so nonetheless, this is definitely a great figure of Black Adam, and I wonder if I can, you know, get him on his throne. I'll have to, like, you know, probably fold his legs so he's, like, you know, sat down, I think. Maybe, you know, like this, I think. Yeah, this looks nice. And I might have, you know, get his hand, you know, like this. So it looks like he's doing his pose from the poster. Yeah, it looks really cool, doesn't it? Nice. Yeah, I'll get it, you know, fully like my poster eventually, so yeah. So guys, this is me unboxing my Black Adam with throne figure from the DC Multiverse toy line. So you know, drill guys, be sure to give this video a like. Also, be below in the comments what you guys think of this figure of Black Adam. If you have it, let me know in the comments below what you think of it. If you think about this, I'd recommend it if you like a Black Adam movie or Black Adam as a character in general, or DC in general, or McFarlane toys in general. It's definitely must have in my opinion. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe on the screen in the future. If you would like to be a member, you can press join if you're using a PC, laptop, or you can in the description. And I'll see you all later.